Okay, we have started, and as usual, it sticks a little bit, but at least we're in the right house this time. Alright, this is decision time. What do we need to do? Well, it looks like we've already collected... Oh, no, we haven't either. We've got this last little bit of cabbage to pick up. Otherwise, it looks like we're good. And the first thing we want to check is day 5 of autumn. So winter is almost on us. Year 2. Now, of course, we're right in here. So if we zoom in with the mouse wheel, you can see it's got all these little symbols for what we've constructed and where it's at. And then, of course, that's our orchard, our fields. And that's what's based on our taxation rate. So we get out here, and we can see we've got all this in rye. But we haven't done anything with this yet. It needs to be fertilized. And the same thing is true over here. Now, as you can see, the stakes are still there, which is a little surprising. I didn't think the stakes would remain. But I guess they do until you get the field fertilized. It's already been, they call it grubbing. Now, the other thing to think about is, do we really want to move? Because this is kind of hilly. Or do we just want to move in this direction? Since we've already, cut down all the trees and harvested the stumps. And if we keep going, we can go all the way over in this direction. Now, it'd probably be a good idea if we had our bow. But as soon as I hold down the right mouse button, it tells me there's no arrows. So we need to go to our inventory and try to figure out what the problem is. Well, we've got arrows. So we'll just double click on them and that should load them up with the left mouse button. And if we look here, we see, well, we've got a knife, we've got an axe, build hammer or bow, nothing in 5. And that's usually where we have a shovel for digging up stumps. And then we've got our club. So I'm thinking what I should do, even though it's about ready to break, is I should click on this, and it'll be a double click. And then we have to decide where. Well, I usually put that in the first slot of what they call a quick slot. I have a tendency to call it a hot bar because of other games I've played. And then we look at our details. Well, we're in a comfort zone still. We've got all of our health. We're not too bad there. We could use a little water. We're not poisoned. We're not intoxicated. We do have a little heat protection, which we really don't need right now. And I believe that says 2%. 28% on the cold protection. And only 5% on being stinky, smelly. Alright, so we look here at our clothing. Everything we have on right now because they've all got the little red circle. Look for food. We've got a little bit of cabbage with us. We got some dried meat. And the dried meat will only give us 13, so I might as well go ahead and double click and eat it. Now we still got some cabbages on us, which we just picked. We picked 4 plants and got 8 cabbages out of it. This is for health, which we don't need right now. That's the only thing it provides is health. But it can help you out a little bit in case you, take some damage from something. Now, this does present a small amount of weight. So what I could do is just hit the F key like it says down here at the bottom to eat. And we could go ahead and get a +5 food from each one. Now we might want to stop because +5 would put us over 100. So we would actually waste a little bit of that cabbage if we ate it now. Now the only thing we need now is some water. So we'll get out of here. Oops, I kind of need to hold down the E key, don't I? And we've got a little bit of land right here. So let's load up the bow again, which is on 6. Now hold down the right key, and now we have arrows. So what do you think? Should we go ahead and consider moving? What I would do is I would build all my level 2 structures in the new location and not worry about actually moving until I need to. Now, if you remember in prior episodes, whoa, those birds, let's get pretty close. There was a camp right here, but it got removed. And there was an overturned cart, suggesting to me that once we raid the camp and we take all the goodies out of it, there's a good chance the game will remove it. Same thing with the cart. So the cart was most likely the bandits' victim, which was, I think, the camp was based on being a bandit camp. Then we got a rabbit running off to the left there. And of course this tells us, depending on which way we go, is where we're going to find the trail. Now, it is possible that we could build over in this area a lumber camp. So let's pick us up a couple of stones here. Some sticks. And consider putting a lumber camp down here. Because what I want to test out is whether or not I can have stuff transfer from different locations. Okay. Now, as you can see, we're just about ready. If you look there on the lower right-hand side, our stone axe is about ready to break. So let's go to Q and make us another one. Now that we've got plenty of materials. Okay, now, right now, number 5 has nothing in it. So what we need to make is a shovel. Now, did that shovel automatically go to slot 5? Yes, it did. Sometimes things will not return back to your slot. So let's go ahead and get back to chopping down some trees. Yeah, we just broke one axe. Alright, my next quest is, of course, a building site. There's quite a few trees over in this area, and so far there hasn't been any real danger. But I'm looking for a piece of flat land, because if we do decide to move our settlement, we want to build on an area that's got mostly flat land. Now let's see, we're going to need a lot of stone, I do believe. So let's use the alternate key, and there's the stone right there. Okay, use it again, and we've got a stone right there. And there it is. Keep using that alternate key to find more stone. There we go. It says mushroom, but I don't want the mushroom, I want the stone. So you just move a little bit, and then we're good to go. I'm going to keep going up in this direction. This is pretty hilly right in here, isn't it? We haven't quite got to our weight limit yet. All kinds of mushrooms. I'm keeping the axe in my hand. I think I just heard something. Is that a pig? Is that what I heard? I heard a pig? Well, they don't call them pigs, they call them boars. I'm still hearing him, but I'm not seeing him. Oh, yes, I am. Now I can follow his blood trail. Speed up a little bit. Now you know why I wanted to keep that axe in my hand. Get quite a bit of meat from this guy. Alright, and that's also part of the reason why you always want to have a spare. Well, I guess we're going to have to change our plans. I think I just heard another one. Yeah, I think I just heard another one. So this area has got a little bit of problem with aggressive animals. And I did take a little damage. If you look there at the lower left, very slight amount of damage. So what I'm going to do, I think, is since this spot doesn't have a lot to pick up. Oh, it's got some very useful plants though, doesn't it? The broadleaf is really, really good for healing your avatar back up. And we've got all kinds of broadleaf right here. Well, the mushroom won't last very long, it'll spoil. Alright, how about more broadleaf? No, this spot right here is pretty well stripped of all this broadleaf. How about this spot? Alright, I'm thinking this spot here is kind of bare already. It's where I might want to put in my test. Let's see. Extraction. Well, woodshed. Yeah, that's what I wanted to try. Now, I'm not trying to light it up with anything in particular, so I'll just use the Q key to, yeah, let's face the road. That looks good. Then we get out our hammer. It looks like we've got enough stone. Boom. Now, do we have enough logs? I think we just ran out, didn't we? Yeah, we can't finish this up unless we have more logs and straw. So let's switch back over. Make sure it says... Alright, so now, what do we have in the way of logs? Just the one, huh? Alright, let's switch back over to our hammer, or excuse me, our axe. Alright, so now if we look at the inventory, we've got 4 logs and 45 sticks. So what I want to do now is I want to run back up to the settlement and check it out. And see if by chance it shows the same objects. Woods, or logs and sticks, are in this one. Now if it does, then that means we can build these in different locations. And we could come all the way back over here. Nope, it does not share inventory. Because we've got 26 logs in this one, no sticks. Okay, that satisfies my curiosity for that particular building. But it does make sense to have that building near your resources are. So I guess the only advantage to building another woodshed close to where you're harvesting the wood is the fact that you don't travel back and forth so much with a load. And then you can strip your avatar down. Boy, these look like berry bushes, don't they? Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, a stone. Okay. Another stone. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll pick up a couple of sticks here because we're going to make some backup tools here in a minute. Okay, it's obviously starting to get late. So I'll tell you what. We're starting to show overload, so we'll go ahead and grab some more sticks. And we'll take this load in. Use a torch. And let's go to the workbench. A tailoring table, they call it. And what can we afford? Well, do we want to start off with making hats, hoods, tunics, shirts, trousers? Well, we do have a little leather built up. Oh, that takes technology. Oh, fur shoes. Now, we do have fur. And they are expensive. What we got here, we've got just basic shoes. And it's, wow, a lot of leather. This is for, and not quite so much leather. That takes technology. So what do we got here? We've got simple shoes. That's what we've been wearing. And it's only 100. You know, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? That we would do the simple shoes for sure. But the most coin would be here. And I think we have the fur and the leather that we need. Okay, we were up here looking at these. Let's see. We've got trousers. Trousers with cuffs. I wonder. You gotta have linen thread, leather, and linen fabric. Wool fabric, linen fabric, and linen thread for hose. Joined hose. Well, that sounds pretty warm, doesn't it? But I just don't have the production. I couldn't really make those right now, could I? Nope. So we're back to regular shoes, but you need more production. That I could buy, but it takes 8 leather. How about gloves? Well, we've only got one kind of glove, and it costs 200. And you gotta have a lot of linen thread. Backpacks and pouches. Again, production. So you have to do a lot of crafting. Small pouch. Simple, small. I don't have enough coin for that anyway. Mounts. Large saddlebag. Saddlebag. Ooh, small saddlebags. Expensive. And a saddle. Well, I guess what people are saying about this game is true. It's a lot about being able to have lots of coin. Now, some people say that they've been selling a lot of simple bags, but that takes a lot of leather. Ooh, that takes 2. But at least we can do these 2. That one wouldn't be too... You know, that would probably be a good idea. But you gotta have that linen fabric. So, did we look at hats? straw and linen fabric again. It's going to be a while before we can do anything with linen fabric. Wool fabric. Makes it sound like it'd be pretty warm, doesn't it? Yeah, linen fabric and linen thread are big deals. Okay, so fur boots was probably our best option. Just regular boots. Noble shoes. Those are expensive. Linen thread. Fur shoes. Well, fur shoes got us through the first winter. These would be a little cheaper, but they're pretty heavy on the leather. That one's not quite so bad. See, the simple shoes were there. And, ooh, a lot of leather. Wow. Good question. Which one would be the best option? Alright, let's get some water right quick. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, let's see. Here we have the kitchen. We could start making pottage, cabbage, meat, wooden bowl. Do all of these need a wooden bowl? Yeah, it looks like you gotta have a wooden bowl for all of these before you can really do anything. So let's go over here and see about the wooden bowl thing. It looks like it's a priority. You gotta have those first. Oh, so we do have the wooden bowl. It makes 5 of them from one log. So I guess we better start there. Grab us a log. One should do it. Come over here and get to our wooden and make one. Okay. I'll take these over here to the kitchen. Alright, we've got bread. Flatbread. I think that's one a lot of people were recommending. And for that you need buckets of water. Flatbread with onion. Multi-grain bread. Ooh, yeah, I guess so. Wheat bread. So buckets of water are pretty important, plus eggs. If you're going to do breads. So let's get out of this. And let's go to buckets. What do we need for buckets? Buckets of water seem to be pretty important. You need 2 planks. Did I put any planks in here? Yeah, I did. So we need 2. And that'll give us... just 1 bucket? Yeah, that's what it looks like, 1 bucket. So now if we look at our inventory... yeah, 1 bucket, 2 planks. Okay, so I guess we better get some more planks over here. Alright, let's go with 6. And this time we'll press R. Okay. Now take our 6 buckets over here to the well. That's why you want the well real close to your kitchen. And let's craft. So we go R. Okay, that's done. And then we go open. And now we've got 4 more. So that gets us up to 12 altogether. So I guess that means we would have to have at least 1 bucket of water in our inventory. And then we would have to have, what's this here? That's pies, tarts. So we'd have to invest in this one by pressing R, huh? I'm going to go ahead and do it because I think I've got some flour. Yeah, I really need to build this food storage closer to the kitchen. Alright, let's see. Where is the flour? It should have been right in here. I got a feeling I've got the flour in the house here. Let's check that out. You know, I'm not seeing it. Firewood, fir boot, stone. Huh. Is it possible I put it over here in this one? No, it just got firewood. So where else would I have it? Maybe over here in what I call bulk storage, since you put just about anything and everything in here. I do remember having some flour, and I don't believe I sold it. Well, if I had some flour, I don't have it now. Huh. Is there anywhere else I would put it other than the kitchen? Maybe that's what I did. I put it in storage here in the kitchen. Yep, there it is. So let's take out... probably need more buckets of water, don't I? Alright, the bread I believe was here. And now I could craft buckets of water 20. Huh. I wonder how I managed to get that much out of a bucket of water. Thought I only had 1 bucket of water in my inventory. Alright, now what does it show me? Oops, I pushed wrong. I need I. Alright, let's go to food. Huh. It still shows me with 1 bucket of water. 10. Does that mean it has like 10 cups? There's another bucket of water. And it took... Oh, yeah. Maybe that does mean 10 cups. Now we've got flatbread. What's the story on flatbread? A type of bread baked in the oven in the kitchen can consume. It gives you 22 food. And it says the value is 9, but that tells me that I'd only get probably 4.5 if I went into town with them. Alright, let's grab the rest of this. And let's go ahead and make all the flatbread we can. Because it sounds like to me we need some wheat seeds. And if I remember right, wheat is planted in the spring. And we don't have any seeds, I don't think, yet. But, of course, our biggest problem is going to be the fertilizer again. Alright, did we already fill this up? Slightly used, huh? Well, it took it. Alright, let's try to get another bucket of water here. We seem to have a bucket that's not being used. So now we've got 10, 11, 12 buckets of water. One of them's not full anymore, and it's slightly used. Or is that suggesting that's how much water it's got in it? Huh, interesting. I got a simple torch that's about ready to go, but I've got backup, so that's no problem. Yeah, I bet you we're only going to get 4.5 for that. And we're down already. Let's see. What do we have to sell? Not too much. We're definitely going to have to come up with more flour, it looks like. We've got 5 bowls. So I got a sneaking suspicion we better leave those in here. We've only got 288.3 right now. And roasted meat. Oh, I have to have raw meat. Roasted meat. It's got to be salted. Roasted fish. It's got to be raw. Roasted fish meat. It's got to be salted. Perch. 4 times roasted meat, huh? It's got to be pike for 7. And if it's roach, looks like it's a 1 for 1, doesn't it? I thought that was a 2 for 1. So that's where we would do all of our roasting from here on out.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, and your health is way, way down there. Alright, let's see. I think we've been putting all the plankton over here. Yeah, here we go. Broadleaf. So let's transfer over. Let's see if 6 of them is enough. So we get out of this, go into broadleaf, and it's 5 for each one we eat. Oh, that didn't get us very far at all, did it? Well, we got some dried meat here. Let's go ahead and eat those. I'm just doing a double click. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use the F key and eat one of those too. See, we don't have any potions of health or anything here, do we? Instant healing. We do have one. It's 100%. Oh, that helps you redo all your skill points, but we don't really have that problem right now. Potion of sobriety so we don't get drunk. Potion of strength. Stick, stone, straw, thistle, torch. I remember that was the leather torches. Because see, the head looks a little different. Nice and tight. Extra wooden hose and a wooden vial. Alright, what's trying to go bad on me? A meat bottle? Oh, it says 90%, so this will be a long time before. Wait a minute, here's one. Alright, let's double click, send that over. So where does that meat bottle go? It goes under the hammer, huh? Alright, now let's go to mead bottle. And it is a type of tool. Crafted at the pottery wheel in the workshop. Can be used for crafting mead at the brewing. So it's just a bottle. And it's only worth 5. So that means I'll probably only be able to get 2.5. Sounds like we need to craft a lot of stuff to take with us. We've got all the flatbread we can with the flour we have. Well, let's see. If I remember right, we got some arrows in here, don't we? No, we don't. I must have put them all into the house. We only have 5 leather, lots of fur from the rabbits. So I guess what I better do is go ahead and, let's see. Look, yeah, 30. So that would give me, let's see, it's 10 feathers per 10 arrows, right? And then I need sticks, the same deal. And for every set of arrows, I need 2 stones. So that would be, what, 6? Alright, let's see if that works. And we want to go, well, let's see. I don't think those bring any more value, but we're set up to make these, so we'll just go ahead and make them. I can only make 3 stone. Oh, wait a minute. There's 3 sets of 10. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Now, as long as we're not overloaded. Oh no, we got plenty. So we go back here and we should find the stone arrows, 30. Plus the 20 I've already got loaded up. And our bow was down to 44%. So that means I could sell it for 35, but then I would need another one. And let's see, can I make another one? Let's see, wooden tools, wooden weapons. Oh, I could actually make a better one, but I gotta have a log, 4, and leather. I've already got a bow that's all but dead. Let's try to sell that one. Huh, still has the same price. I don't seem to be able to repair anything. I gotta have 4, I believe it said. I don't have any leather in here, so we'll have to go to the hunters. Grab a leather. And I think I only need 1. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. Wooden. Oh, I didn't get the log. Okay. Grab the log right quick. Just need the 1. Okay, wooden weapons and... Ooh, 1,500? Yowza! Alright, we can make one. Okay, we need more logs. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's see, probably go here first. No, we're going to sell that. Huh, I'd be surprised if we could actually get 35 for that. Especially that one. Now we got a longbow. So I guess we better double click on... Oh, wait a minute. What are we doing here? We want to take the longbow with us, so we got to get out of this. Go into inventory. Find the longbow. And put it in number 6. And that way these others are available to sell. We've got a bunch of stone arrows. See, stone knife was the other thing a lot of people were selling. I only have one backup. So let's see. That would be over here. And in order to make stone... No, it doesn't show it. So maybe it's under tools. Yep, there it is. We need sticks and stones, 5 and 2, huh? Okay, we'll take all of these. And sticks. Well, I think that's overkill, but whatever. Alright, wooden weapons, stone tools. So we want to make all that we can. And hopefully we'll be able to carry all of them. Maybe I shouldn't stand so close to the workbench. I only made 2 of them. I guess so. So I gotta come up with some more stones. Well, the Hunter's Lodge, I know I've been putting stones in there. Let's take, I think we can handle 14. Yeah, we can, so let's take some more. 8 more. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Okay, just in case we get overloaded. We'll be nice and close to the chest to unload. Oh, okay, there we go. Fishing is the other thing I need to start doing. But if I remember right, that's where we need a lot of thread. And that stuff is not cheap. Okay, so get out of this. Get over here to our leftovers. Put them back in there. Oh, man. Alright, we got the 1 stone in there. Okay, so we're cool. We've only got the 1 copper bar. We got lots of ore. Huh, how do we end up with so much ore? Linen thread, yeah, we've only got 8. So the next question is, what time is it? Oh, it's getting too late to try to go into town. Okay, so let's get some water. Alright, now the flatbread, I believe, is very nutritious. So let's eat one. Oh, nice. But that does reduce how much flatbread we have for sale. 22. That would raise it up to what? 94? Well, we'll hold off. We'll hold off. So we definitely want to get into doing Lots and lots of wheat. But we don't have any fertilizer to speak of, do we? Flax is how you end up with stuff. Let's see, while we're waiting for the sun to go down, let's grab these wooden hoes. And get this... Oh, that's right, we just need fertilizer. And we've got growing over here rye. We've got all of these fields over here that need fertilizer, and then they could go to work. And we cannot make fertilizer to speak of. Yeah, we don't have any rot. It takes 10 rot to make one fertilizer. Well, we might as well put the hose back, because the only thing we need is fertilizer. And then we could make the ground ready for planting. And this little work shed might need to be repositioned. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put that one back in there. All of those back in there. Wooden hammer's going to replace stone spears. About ready to go kaput. Yeah, this little shed here probably should be placed, or I should say rebuilt, probably right in this area, and maybe make that field bigger. Of course, that means we'd have to take down a lot of the fence. But boy, that's really going to put a kink on how much we need in the way of fertilizer. You know what that sounds like to me? We've got to get some fish and roast it up and take it to town to sell. And they're only 9.5 each. Well, we're ready for bed, so to speak. We've got plenty to eat. Uh-oh. That's the end of that trap. Looks like that's the end of that one, too. Seems like a good place to put them out of the way. Let's see, we've got dried meat now, so we probably should put that in the food house. Mushrooms. We can't make mushroom soup or nothing. I guess we could go ahead and transfer these over. Get all this. And then eat them. Too bad we can't get the seeds from them and plant them. More mushrooms. No moon? Or are we too late to see the moon? Yep, I guess we're too late. What if I put a pile of stones right there? So we'd hit the inventory, go over to this one, 15 stones, and we'll just drop a stack. Yeah, X. Well, let's do one. Okay. Then let's do it again. Inventory, stone, drop 1. Okay, move a little bit. Inventory, stone, drop 1. That's interesting. Okay, inventory, stone, drop the 1. You know what I'm thinking is I could put something like this up, or I could go to my field. Oops, I'm in the field here. And I could we'll just say square, drop a stone. Light outline each square. I don't know if that interferes with anything or not. You got a rabbit already? I can see stars, but I don't see the moon. And I can see fireflies. Alright, what time of the season is it? It's day 6 in autumn, so we're going to wake up and it's going to be winter time. And it's already 10:28 p.m. I wonder if it's going to wake us up in the other house. Alright, so what we want to do, want to get over here. Simple linen shirt, transfer that over. And transfer this over. Double click on it. Then we want simple shoes, transfer those over with a double click. And double click this over. And then, oh, wait a minute. We have to be out of the inventory. We're just going back and forth with stuff. Okay, simple. We don't have any other choice, do we? Well, we've got the thick leather gloves. Let's see. This is at 0.87. We can handle that. Take all these into town. In the morning. I think I'm going to hold on to those. Alright, so now back up. Go to inventory. Go to clothing. Put this on. For boots. And gloves. There we go. Now that raises up to 62% cold protection. The only thing we still haven't fixed is our health. And we don't... Yeah, we do. Eat that one. Oh, the dried meat. Yeah, that's right. I should go put that in storage. Alright, now let's see. Do we have any meat that's going bad? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see. It says we've got 94 in weight, so let's double click that and bring that up to 36, huh? Let's see how that works out. Oh, that does go over just ever so slightly. But we've got more to sell now. And it looks like to me, we're going to need to sell as much as we can. Let's sell all of these too. Oh, that brings us over by 5 plus. I'm not going to be able to get very much for them either. But it makes more sense to sell them than just let them go bad. I've already got mushrooms going into rot before too much longer. But the fact that you need 10 rot to make one fertilizer is a little rough. Alright, I think we're ready for bed. So first thing in the morning we'll head into town. Okay, lights out. And we're heading to the next season.